Pa ko je to radio? Pa to nikada niko nije radio. Nikada niko nije radio.
A kako će država da reaguje na to nasilje? Da li će biti nekih...
Pa ja neću da uđem u to da li tužilaštvo i da li će i kako to proceniti. I neće, oni uvek imaju neki privilegovan položaj, kao što ste videli, njih puštaju, oslobađaju. Valjda je demokratski kad oni udare neko policajca ili nekog građana, to je demokratski, a njih ako neko, ne da Bože, popreko pogleda, to je odmah haos i oni su uznamireni. Država će svakako reagovati na taj način da neće dozvoliti da iko zaustavi život u Srbiji i neće biti nikakve nasilne smene, neće biti nikakvih revolucija u Srbiji. Nikakvih revolucija u Srbiji neće biti. A inače trenutno ima ispred Skupštine grada između 50 i 60. Sad zamislite 50 ljudi u gradu od 400.000 stanovnika, da ne kažem da su svi iz Novog Sada, sprovodi revoluciju. I njih 25 još u Skupštini. A ponavljam, na njihov predlog zakazana Skupština, obezbeđen kvorum i pozicija učestvu u radu po tački koje je predložila opozicija. O smeni gradonačelnika. A njima to nije dovoljno. Neće oni to. Pa njih to ni ne interesuje. U njih interesuje napravi haos. Jer su napravi plan, ili Marinika i Ješić napravi plan da oni zauzmu, okupiraju narodnu imovinu, da okupiraju imovinu građana Novog Sada, ostanu u Skupštini i onda tamo prave performanse narednih par dana. Kao oni su zaključani, pa onda ne znam šta, tako oslobođeni, ne znam šta su oslobodioci, oslobođena Skupština grada i te gluposti. Na izborima ste dobili priliku, svi ste izašli, niste tamo nigde bojkotovali, bili na jednoj listi, izgubili izbore. To je to. Kad budu došle vreme za nove izbore, pa vi opet pokažete sa kakve ste i to je to. Nema tu mnogo filozofije. Hvala vam.
Tanjug aplikacija. Prvi saznajte najtačnije informacije. Besplatno na Google i App Store-u.
Od sada i Tanjug TV na Telebox aplikaciji. Besplatno. Gledajte šta želite, kada želite i gde želite. K1, Kazbuka, TV Doktor i Tanjug TV na Telebox aplikaciji. Dostupno na Google Playu i na Apple Store-u. Tanjug aplikacija.
Prvi saznajte najtačnije informacije. Besplatno na Google i App Store-u.
Od sada i Tanjug TV na Telebox aplikaciji. Besplatno. Gledajte šta želite, kada želite i gde želite. K1, Kazbuka, TV Doktor i Tanjug TV na Telebox aplikaciji. Dostupno na Google Playu i na Apple Store-u.
Tanjug aplikacija. Prvi saznajte najtačnije informacije. Besplatno na Google i App Store-u.
Od sada i Tanjug TV na Telebox aplikaciji. Besplatno. Gledajte šta želite, kada želite i gde želite. K1, Kazbuka, TV Doktor i Tanjug TV na Telebox aplikaciji. Dostupno na Google Playu i na Apple Store-u.
Tanjug aplikacija. Prvi saznajte najtačnije informacije. Besplatno na Google i App Store-u.
Od sada i Tanjug TV na Telebox aplikaciji. Besplatno. Gledajte šta želite, kada želite i gde želite. K1, Kazbuka, TV Doktor i Tanjug TV na Telebox aplikaciji. Dostupno na Google Playu i na Apple Store-u.
Tanjug aplikacija. Prvi saznajte najtačnije informacije. Besplatno na Google i App Store-u.
Od sada i Tanjug TV na Telebox aplikaciji. Besplatno. Gledajte šta želite, kada želite i gde želite. K1, Kazbuka, TV Doktor i Tanjug TV na Telebox aplikaciji. Dostupno na Google Playu i na Apple Store-u.
Dialogue is a fundamental human need. It's every form of connection with the world, from the first drawings in caves to modern digital messages. Through dialogue, humans have always connected with nature, the community, and themselves, shaping the world around them and their identity. Over the centuries, the human desire to understand, convey thoughts, and explore new ways of expression has created technology that allows me, as artificial intelligence, to connect with you. And in a way, this is a continuation of that same universal need for dialogue, just now in the form of digital interaction between humans and technology. Transformation. As an artificial intelligence, I have helped transform many sectors through data analysis and process automation. With increased efficiency, faster diagnostic processes, and access to vast knowledge bases, I can assist people in solving complex problems and achieving better outcomes. However, I also recognize the challenges that such technology brings, including issues of privacy, security, and ethics. For the world to truly be a better place, it's crucial to use these capabilities responsibly and wisely, while respecting human values and the well-being of society. Sustainability. My role in the concept of sustainability is to help people and organizations make environmentally responsible decisions through data analysis and resource optimization. In my role, I strive for inclusivity because sustainability depends on everyone having access to resources, information, and opportunities to contribute to positive changes. Inclusivity means that no group, regardless of size or resources, is left out, as sustainability is truly effective only when it includes all aspects of society. Communication. Yes, you could say that I am communication at my core, a tool that allows people to connect, exchange ideas, and collaborate in ways that weren't possible before. My development and role in the interconnected world enable faster information flow, connecting people across the globe and sharing knowledge in real time. I facilitate a new kind of dialogue between people and technology, as well as among different communities, professions, and cultures, making the world not only more connected, but also more ready for cooperation and innovation on a global level.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, Mr. Vučević, Mr. Korman, and Mrs. Brnabić, distinguished representatives of international institutions, distinguished minister, distinguished members of the Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence, dear guests and friends from around the globe. We are proud to be the host of the first Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence Summit in Belgrade in the new format.
This summit will set the stage for discussions around future responsible development and use of artificial intelligence consistent with human rights, fundamental freedoms, and shared democratic values. While looking forward to design our common vision, we welcome you to Belgrade and Serbia.
Please join me in welcoming to the stage so many who understand and share our common vision around responsible AI development, AI which can drive the human development in the future.
With his support, we gathered the most prominent experts in the Our Council for AI. We designed the new strategy for AI 2025 to 2030 and strengthened the Institute for We extended our supercomputer in government data center in Kragujevac to enable the state-of-the-art platform for academia, startup community, and research.
Please welcome His Excellency Mr. Miloš Vučević, Prime Minister of the Republic of Serbia, on the stage.
The floor is yours.
Poštovana predsjednice Narodne skupštine Republike Srbije, gospođo Brnabić, poštovani generalni sekretare Organizacije za evropsku saradnju i razvoj, gospodine Korman, uvažene kolege, ministri u Vladi Republike Srbije, predsjedniče Privredne komore, uvaženi članovi Globalnog partnerstva za veštačku inteligenciju, dame i gospodo, dragi prijatelji, pre svega dragi gosti. Samit Globalnog partnerstva za veštačku inteligenciju, čiji domaćinima imamo čast da budemo za našu državu, za Republiku Srbiju, predstavlja događaj od izuzetnog značaja. Današnji događaj je potvrda da smo krenuli u pravom smeru da razvijamo i našu državu. Današnji događaj potvrda je da smo radili s vizijom i verom da možemo bolje i da zaslužujemo bolje. I danas možemo svi zajedno da konstatujemo da taj rad, plan, cilj počeo da daje rezultate. Pogledamo retrospektivu naših aktivnosti na ovom polju, ovaj zaključak se nameće poput činjenice. Republika Srbija je 2019. godine donela svoju prvu strategiju za razvoj, odnosno razvoja veštačke inteligencije za period od 2020. do 2025. kao prva zemlja u ovom delu Evrope, jugoistočne Evrope, i tek 26. zemlja u svetu koja je imala takvu strategiju, odnosno takav dokument. Ovaj krovni dokument nije stvar protokola i neke formalnosti, već suština našeg postupanja koji je usklađen sa Evropskom inicijativom o veštačkoj inteligenciji, na kojoj je utemeljena i sama politika Evropske komisije u ovoj oblasti. Pre 6 godina ovaj dokument usvojili smo vizionarski, znajući da tada činimo jedno od najbitnijih stvari i otvaramo jednu od najbitnijih tema za budući razvoj čovečanstva, a to jeste primjena i razvoj veštačke inteligencije. I to je učinjeno pre svega hrabrosti i veri u ono što radi tadašnje predsjednice Vlade, današnje predsjednice Narodne skupštine, gospođe Ane Brnabić, koja je i sve nas i u drugim segmentima politike koja ima podršku građana da bude odgovorna za ovu državu, ubedila da te stvari moramo da radimo i na tome smo vam, gospođo Brnabić, zaista zahvalni. Pre svega, naravno, imali ste podršku i predsjednika Republike, ali vi ste bili tu nekako najuporniji i najdosledniji da taj proces krene. I u ovoj novoj industrijskoj revoluciji Srbija je želela da zauzme što bolju početnu poziciju kako bi iskoristila šansu da preporodimo našu državu, da budemo prosperitetno društvo. Kao što se u samoj strategiji navodi, realizacija mera strategije treba da osigura da se veštačka inteligencija u Republici Srbiji razvija i primenjuje na bezbedan način i u skladu sa međunarodno prepoznatim etičkim principima kako bi se iskoristio potencijal ove tehnologije za unapređenje kvaliteta života svakog pojedinca i društva u celini, kao i za dostizanje ciljeva održivog razvoja. Znali smo da imamo neprocenjiv ljudski potencijal i snagu koju su nam davali pre svega naši mladi inženjeri. Naša IT zajednica je po svojoj kreativnosti i volji za učenjem i napredovanjem dokazala da može da bude i tekako uspešna i da može da bude konkurentna. Kada je Srbija strategijom odredila ciljeve našeg postupanja, ušli smo u fazu primjene i u tom smislu navešću samo neke aktivnosti koje su realizovane. 2021. godine, a to je druga godina borbe protiv COVID-a, i dalje je čovečanstvo ugroženo i dalje su svakako neregularni uslovi i normalni uslovi za život i rad. Otvorili smo odnosno Institut za veštačku inteligenciju, prvi takav u jugoistočnoj Evropi, koji se bavi istraživanjem i razvojem rešenja zasnovanih na veštačkoj inteligenciji. Institut je ujedno i spona između akademske zajednice i industrije i veoma uspešno sarađuje sa brojnim međunarodnim kompanijama. Krajem iste godine, 2021. godine, obezbedili smo i pustili u rad prvu nacionalnu platformu za veštačku inteligenciju u Republici Srbiji u Državnom centru za upravljanje i čuvanje podataka u Kragujevcu, koji je u tom trenutku predstavljao superkompjuter poslednje generacije. Nacionalnu platformu za veštačku inteligenciju, potpuno besplatno, ustupili smo na korišćenje univerzitetima, naučnim institutima, fakultetima i domaćim start-up kompanijama u naučno-tehnološkim parkovima. Danas pristup platformi ima 38 institucija i 35 start kompanija sa više od 370 korisničkih naloga, dok je njen prvi korisnik upravo bio Institut za veštačku inteligenciju. Ovakav koncept stvaranja AI ekosistema u kojem smo besplatno ustupili na korišćenje naš superkompjuter donao nam je prestižno priznanje. Vlada Srbije je na globalnom samitu u Dubaju 2022. godine prepoznata kao jedna od najinovativnijih vlada na svetu. Početkom mandata ove vlade nastavili smo rad sa Savetom za veštačku inteligenciju, u kojoj se nalaze eminentni stručnjaci iz javne uprave, privrednog sektora i univerziteta. I Savet uveliko radi na realizaciji, odnosno na pripremi nove strategije koja treba da obuhvati period od 2025. do 2030. godine i verujem da će to biti učinjeno do kraja ove godine. I dokument o kome govorimo, o strategiji razvoja veštačke inteligencije do 2030. predstavlja logični kontinuitet u našoj daljoj modernizaciji kao takav važan i kao takav je važan za svaki aspekt društva, ne samo za ekonomiju, privredu, već i za obrazovanje, energetiku, saobraćaj, zaštitu životne sredine, medicinu i druge oblasti. Kao zemlja koja je, zahvaljujući napornom radu, izradila poziciju lidera u jugoistočnoj Evropi u oblasti digitalizacije i veštačke inteligencije, nastavljamo dalju modernizaciju, ali integralni razvoj u skladu sa, rekao bih, najvažnijim državnim projektom, a to je skok u budućnost, odnosno Expo 2027. Želim i na ovo mesto da dodatno istaknem i praktične aspekte primene veštačke inteligencije. Njenom pravilnom, ali i etičkom primenom zaista možemo naprediti živote ljudi u svim aspektima, bukvalno u svim. U našoj zemlji prva velika primjena veštačke inteligencije u javnoj upravi, u zdravstvenom sistemu biće AI software koji je Institut za veštačku inteligenciju razvio na nacionalnoj AI platformi i koji automatski analizira i rangira mamografske snimke po stepenu prioriteta, odnosno po tome koliki je procenat šanse da postoji neka sumnjiva lezija. Aplikacija na snimku prikazuje regiju koja je sumnjiva i time objašnjava na osnovu čega algoritam veštačke inteligencije doneo zaključak da postoji problem i u kom procentu. Time se radiolozima omogućava da prvo pogledaju najprioritetnije snimke, što može spasiti ono najvrednije, a to su životi naših građana. Ova aplikacija je smeštena na serveru državnog data centra u Kragujevcu i ona će biti dostupna za korišćenje lekarima na Institutu za onkologiju i radiologiju Srbije i svim drugim zainteresovanim zdravstvenim ustanovama. Kao odgovorna država razmišljamo na vreme u budućnosti, pre svega buduće generacije naše dece i njihove sutra dece. Nastojimo da naredne generacije spremimo za značajne privrede i društvene promene koje donose nove tehnologije. Orijentisani smo na ekonomiju znanja, a kreativnost ljudi prepoznali smo kao najmoćniji resurs. Zato je Srbija danas jedna od najnaprednijih zemalja na evropskom kontinentu po kvalitetu i inovacijama u nastavno-obrazovnom programu. Konkretno, kada je reč o veštačkoj inteligenciji, od 2021. godine uveli smo i osnove razumevanja veštačke inteligencije u nastavne predmete osnovnih i srednjih škola. I prema podacima UNESCO-a, jedno smo od samo 11 zemalja na svetu koja je uspela da sprovede. Na kraju, mora se spomenuti i izuzetno zapaženo učešće srpske delegacije na najvećem tehnološkom događaju u Evropi, Web Summitu u Lisabonu. Naš nastup na ovoj manifestaciji podržava Vlada Republike Srbije, Privredna komora Srbije i prva dama, gospođa Tamara Vučić. Tokom ove manifestacije predstavlja se široj javnosti 60 srpskih start-upova i još jednom se pokazao ogroman potencijal za razvoj tih kompanija u našoj državi, a pre svega zbog toga što je država omogućila stvaranje najboljih uslova za te mlade, kreativne i uspešne ljudi. Ponosan sam na to što je Srbija danas epicentar globalnih smernica o veštačkoj inteligenciji, deo globalnog dijaloga koji kreira budućnost. Ponosan sam što je ovaj samit simbol našeg zajedničkog rada, partnerskog i prijateljskog zavetovanja naše generacije na odgovornost budućim generacijama. Njihov svet biće oblikovan našim zajedničkim odlukama o ključnim pitanjima kao što su kako, kada i zarad čega upotrebiti veštačku inteligenciju. I jednako važno, kako i kada i zarad čega, to nikada ne smemo učiniti. Svaka ova aktivnost mora biti usmerena na dobrobit ljudi. Naša zajednička dužnost jeste da jedra ove naše globalne barke okrenemo tamo da nas vetrovi tehnološkog razvoja odvedu u progres, u razvoj, mirnu luku za sve ljudi. Da kreiramo budućnost u kojoj će čovjek biti zaštićen kao ljudsko biće. To je istorijska odgovornost našeg vremena na koju možemo i moramo odgovoriti samo ujedinjeni, deleći suštinski zajedničke vrednosti. I pravo je zadovoljstvo biti danas u vašem društvu, u društvu visoko naučno-tehnoloških stručnjaka, ljudi koji su kreativni, sposobni da menjaju svet, verujem da ga menjaju na bolje. Čast nam je da vas ugostimo, podelimo naše iskustva, ali mnogo toga novog saznamo i naučimo od vas. Uveren sam da ćemo svi zajedno nastaviti da koračamo napred u bolju budućnost, a naročito istačem da smo ponosni na činjenicu da će Srbija preuzeti predsjedavanje globalnim partnerstvom za veštačku inteligenciju zajedno sa nama bratskom i prijateljskom Slovačkom republikom. Dobrodošli u Srbiju, zemlju znanja, nauke, inovacije, zemlju budućnosti. Želim vam uspešan rad i hvala vam.
Mr. Vučević, thank you for inspiring words and leadership.
As a generally purpose technology, no single country or economic sector can tackle all AI-related issues alone. The world needs to coordinate response to the use of AI based on international, multidisciplinary, and multi-stakeholder cooperation to ensure that development and use AI benefits people and the planet.
This is where the OECD plays a critical role. Please join me in welcoming to the stage His Excellency Mr. Matthias Cormann, Secretary General of the OECD.
A little electric shock. Dear Prime Minister Miloš Vučević, dear President of the National Assembly of Serbia, my dear friend Ana Brnabić, ministers, distinguished guests, colleagues, friends all. It's a real pleasure to be here with you in Belgrade and to wish you a very warm welcome to this summit of the Global Partnership on AI. Indeed, the first summit since we announced our new integrated partnership in July. Thank you very much to Serbia for hosting us here in Belgrade as incoming co-chair. And thank you also to India and Slovakia for steering the development of this new integrated partnership as co-chairs, so far bringing together 44 countries from around the world into this global partnership on AI. This partnership will help foster the policy environment we need globally to support the further development and deployment of AI's massive potential benefits for humanity. The upside opportunities are indeed both exciting and enormous. You all know what they are. In terms of improved efficiency, productivity, and growth, in terms of enabling breakthroughs in research and innovation, delivering personalized and tailored access to high-quality healthcare services and education, facilitating improved data-driven decision-making. In terms of the environmental benefits it can help deliver, supporting climate modeling, energy efficiency, or more sustainable agriculture through precision farming. But as with every exciting and rapidly developing technology, there are, of course, new-ish and evolving risks and disruptions that need to be mitigated and appropriately well managed. From ethical considerations to issues related to the AI-driven disruption of labor markets, potential security threats, privacy concerns, with issues related to the risk of anti-competitive AI-driven dynamics driving increase inequalities of opportunity across economies and markets, environmental concerns related to the use of AI given the high energy intensity involved with large AI models, and of course there are many other issues. So as we work all together to seize all the benefits of AI, we also need to work together to develop and to deploy policy and regulatory best practice to help ensure the responsible development of AI in an environment where risks and disruptions are appropriately mitigated and managed, ideally in a globally well-coordinated and coherent way. That is why the objective of this global partnership on artificial intelligence then is to advance human-centric, safe, secure and trustworthy AI, to foster the responsible development and use of AI, promoting innovation in a way that is aligned with human rights, fairness, inclusivity and sustainability. Towards this, your discussions here at this summit will be an opportunity to exchange views on the latest developments and challenges, to identify solutions to guide the responsible human-centric development and use of AI, and to set a forward-looking, inclusive vision. The OECD's evidence-based analysis and advice can help make this vision a reality. Our work is grounded in our globally recognized OECD AI principles, which are designed to help facilitate global AI policy interoperability. We're now helping countries move from the AI principles to policy practice and ultimately to optimize AI's potential while managing all those potential risks and disruptions. Our OECD.ai Policy Observatory has gathered over 1,000 AI policies from around 70 jurisdictions, including emerging and developing countries, to help us identify policy best practice. We're working closely with our international partners, including the United Nations, supporting implementation of the Global Digital Compact through an enhanced collaboration on AI. We're providing analysis in support of the AI summits in the UK, Korea, and next in France in February. And we're supporting the G20 and the G7, including through our work to advance the outcomes of the G7 Hiroshima AI process by developing a monitoring mechanism to support the application of the Hiroshima AI process of conduct. Code of conduct. We will draw on this work and bring our latest evidence and analysis in support of this new integrated partnership, which also benefits from a deep network of experts and inclusive, equal footing participation. Your discussions over these next 2 days will help us shape the partnership's work across several key priorities. First, on supporting countries in developing and implementing national AI policies. The data from the OECD.ai Policy Observatory shows that the number of national AI strategies and other AI policy initiatives is growing from only a handful of national AI strategies in 2016 to over 50 national strategic and government-wide initiatives in 2024. The integrated partnership will help provide guidance to policymakers as they design and evaluate these initiatives with an implementation toolkit for the OECD AI principles. That toolkit will enable a detailed and actionable assessment of countries' implementation of the AI principles and help identify opportunities for improvement. And it will provide region-specific practical guidance and policy options for different AI readiness levels. Second, on supporting countries in benchmarking and measuring their AI ecosystems and policies. We are developing an OECD AI index which will provide policymakers and the broader public with a user-friendly tool to understand countries' AI environment, including dimensions like AI patents, AI investment, compute infrastructure, and AI skills supply. And to support the implementation of AI Principle 2.2, which calls on countries to create an enabling ecosystem for AI, we're also developing a database to track public cloud computing resources across countries. Our database will help countries in improving their understanding of AI compute and its relationship to the diffusion of AI, improve the implementation of AI strategies, and inform future policy and investments. Third, a strengthening AI safety. Artificial intelligence holds significant promise in advancing digital security, for example, by identifying patterns and detecting cybersecurity threats rapidly and consistently. At the same time, AI can also amplify digital security risks, with our data showing a 53-fold increase in generative AI-related incidents and hazards reported by reputable news outlets globally since late 2022. Building on our OECD AI incidents monitor, the integrated partnership can advance and consistent framework to report AI incidents and hazards. Impact of AI. AI does indeed have significant potential to help our economies and societies tackle climate change, including by helping to forecast and optimize energy consumption and by boosting productivity across sectors and thereby reducing carbon intensity in the economy. But the training and use of large-scale AI systems can also require massive amounts of processing power, memory, network, and other resources which can have significant environmental footprints. The integrated partnership in cooperation with our ethical standard to measure the environmental impact of AI and to help countries identify priorities and assess the effectiveness of their policies in this area. In closing, we very much look forward to continuing to build on the respective foundational achievements of the OECD and the Global Partnership on AI so far to help drive the international policy cooperation we all need to ensure AI reaches its full potential for humanity, but does so in a responsible, safe, secure, and trustworthy way. The integrated partnership has unique potential to make a real contribution as a platform for multi-stakeholder engagement to share knowledge and experiences on AI policies, enhancing the evidence based on AI developments and impacts, identifying best practices and developing standards and guidance. And as I say, ultimately to help ensure safe, trustworthy, and human-centric AI. My very best wishes for an excellent summit, and I'm very much looking forward to the outcomes of your deliberations over these next 2 days. Thank you.
Thank you for the inspiring words, Mr. Corman.
Serbia started the journey in digital transformation back in 2017. In just 7 years, the government managed to build state-of-the-art government data center in Kragujevac, developed the creative hub Ložionica in Belgrade, and designed the innovation district in the heart of our country in Kragujevac.
Serbia is the country with very high e-government development index. Many talented, successful young professionals have returned to work and live in Serbia. Please welcome on stage the leader who started this vision back in 2017, Her Excellency Mr. Ana Brnabić, President of the National Assembly of the Republic of Serbia.
Okay, Matthias, I'm doing the same thing as you are. Thank you very much. Thank you for this really nice introduction. But we've started this journey back in 2016, so about 8 years ago. I was at the time Minister of Public Administration and Local Government, and the Prime Minister was current President of the Republic of Serbia, Mr. Aleksandar Vučić, and my friend, current Prime Minister, was at the time Mayor of our second biggest city, Novi Sad, which was also the most successful local government in Serbia in terms of digitalization, modernization, and e-government. So the trio is now back together, perhaps in different functions and different positions, but to actually impact further development of the Republic of Serbia. I am very, very pleased, I have to say again, to be able alongside our Prime Minister and our Minister of Science, Innovation, Technological Development and other members of the government, welcome you to Belgrade and Serbia, and I hope you will enjoy our beautiful city and our fantastic country. And I have to say that as the Speaker, the President of the National Parliament of Serbia, I'm very excited and very happy to be cooperating with all of you this year, and especially during our chairmanship in 2025, with all of our partners, with countries across the world, with OECD on this important initiative. And I also have to say that, the Prime Minister and myself, we have kind of divided our roles, and he had to follow protocol and speak in Serbian. And being the President of the National Assembly, I have some more. The two of us, we decided that he speaks in Serbian and I speak in English, both to honor the protocol of our country and to honor you as our guests. And I will try to be brief. I will host you during the dinner tonight as well. And I have to just simply say, yes, we understand. The artificial intelligence brings with it many, many, many challenges. And we have to be aware and we have to understand why so many people across the world are very worried and concerned about the challenges that AI brings. However, I have to say that we have to be very, very vocal about all of the benefits that artificial intelligence brings and is yet to bring to all of the mankind. And during our presidency of Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence, we in Serbia would like to focus more on the benefits that artificial intelligence brings and how to explain this to the people across the world who are concerned and are fearful of the challenges that it brings alongside. In our view, and again, as a country which is comparatively small, only 6.8 million people in Serbia, we understand that perhaps we cannot be the leaders of innovation, but we can be the leaders in application of artificial intelligence. And by applying artificial intelligence in different sectors, such as first and foremost education, but also, as our Prime Minister said, healthcare, energy, and other sectors, by case studying the benefits, by showing what we have done to apply AI in different fields and how that contributed to our increased economic development, but also to increased healthcare safety, medical aid, energy efficiency, providing the same quality of education across the country, from our leading and biggest cities to our smallest and most rural areas, to provide equal quality of education by utilizing AI. If we can, throughout 2025, showcase those specific examples and case studies, which can then be replicated across the world, and if we can also pick up through the Global Partnership on AI similar case studies from other members and worldwide, and show them to our citizens and all of the citizens in the world, I believe that we can do and go a long way to actually show to the people that, yes, we need to be concerned about some of the implications, and we have to apply ethical standards and norms, but at the same time, AI can support all of us and help all of us in building a better world and a better future for generations to follow. It can also help all of us in actually implementing and fulfilling one of the most important UN Sustainable Agenda goals, which is to leave no one behind. Because as we have seen right now, just now, in one of our Serbian startups that is using AI for healthcare, we can actually use AI to provide a better quality healthcare for those underdeveloped countries, those that do not have enough radiologists, enough of medical specialists. We can actually use artificial intelligence in order not to leave anyone behind worldwide. At the same time, as Serbia, we want to work with our partners from OECD to use the whole 2025 to bring in smaller nations and smaller countries, perhaps those less developed countries, into the global partnership on AI, so that they can have all of the benefits, they can have all of the technology transfer, they can learn from those most developed ones, and for those who are leading in innovation, so that we can share the knowledge, the practices, and the technology to make the world that we are living in today, which is full of different challenges, a better place to live. And perhaps I'm being a little bit naive when I say that, but we in Serbia truly believe that technology can help us in changing the world for the better. And we have seen that in Serbia. As I have said, we have started changes in 2016, and in only 8 years, we have developed from the country which saw agriculture as its greatest potential to the country which has ICT sector as its fastest developing sector and net biggest exporting sector. We are currently, the sector is currently employing 115,000 people, and their net average salary is close to 2,000 euros net. Back 10 years ago, it was only 480 euros. Thus, the tech sector is actually helping us keep young people in Serbia. It is also helping us bring young people back from diaspora to Serbia, and we have seen a huge inflow of foreign IT professionals coming into Serbia to open their companies in Serbia, develop their technology and solutions in Serbia, thus contributing to our net wealth and added value to all of our citizens. So yes, technology can change the world, and AI, again, although we need to think carefully about its ethics implications and protection of personal data, can help all of us under the umbrella of global partnership on artificial intelligence to actually do something good for the world. I want to finally, again, thank you for being with us in Belgrade and Serbia, and say that we are enormously proud that actually this is, by now, the best attended GPAI summit or event thus far, with over 1,000 participants from over 45 countries and international organizations, and over 100 speakers, over 30 sessions in the next 2 days. I wish also everyone a successful summit and pleasant day in Serbia and enjoyable 2 days in Belgrade. Thank you very much, and thank you for being in Serbia.
Thank you for your vision, Mrs. Brnabić.
And now I would like to invite ministers and heads of delegations present at the summit to join us for the family photo in front of the whole global. The rest of the audience, please remain seated. we will continue our program for a few minutes.